Hi and welcome to another episode of Lattice Designs and Fresh Folds. I've been working on a few others, which includes the Labels 8 dies from the Nestabilities and the Label 6, and these are the two patterns that I've come up with. Okay, and this one's a more freestyle type of lattice, and this one I call Looking Through the Garden Wall, because it looks like a piece of real lattice fence on top of a garden wall with the branches and stuff coming down. Okay, so I'm going to show you quickly today how to do these two. Okay, so from these two packs I'm using both the third die down, for the garden wall one, and in this pack I've got some missing out here. I'm using the second size down for these two cards. Alright, so just go ahead like the last video, cut yourself a piece of card that's a little bit smaller, okay, and run them through your machine, and you're left with the two pieces there as well. Alright, now to get this like layered sort of size outwards on your lattice card, you need to take your insert that came out of here when you cut it, lay that back down on your cuttle bug, and then nest in all the other dies except the middle one, except the tiniest little one. Okay, and we're not going to use all of them, we're just going to use these two. The middle one, sorry, and then the second largest one. Pop them out of the way. You could use them for something else as well. Okay, so that's what we're going to use in the middle there. Okay, so we're going to put this one together. I've inked all around my card front here with Bashful Blue and around each of these individual pieces as well. And I've used the Stamp-A-Majig to get my sentiment here right in the centre, because that can be a little bit tricky with small stamps. So just put them aside and flip this over to the back. Here's the postman. And you're just going to put glue, especially on this pattern, just going to put glue on all the points. Now this set is Labels 6, so you want to, like the first video, cut strips of card that are approximately 1/8 of an inch, and with this one we're just going to crisscross them like a spider web to get our pattern, the first part of our pattern. Just taking them from point to point. I think this is pretty exciting because you're going to get the most out of your die set, especially on this pattern, doing the multiple cuts, because we often don't use those smaller dies. Well, I don't anyway. Okay, so we're going to get that crisscross spiderweb look, and where's my scissors? Just cut off some of that bulky stuff there, it might get in the way. Right, and then you want to grab your snail and put that second piece that you've cut on top to hide all that mess. Make sure you do this before you go putting your flowers on, because I left it until last and it was really awkward to put this backing on once I'd put these bulky flowers on the front. Alright, so that's your front done, okay, or the basics of it. Now we're going to just stick on these layers to finish it. And then just centre these two clouds in that middle place there, and you'll know you've got it in the right spot. And then we'll just put the one in the centre. Like that, and your card front's done. Pretty cool, eh? And look, I'll put the link on here how to do this spirally rose. This is actually the first video I ever put on YouTube, like a tutorial. So I'll put that link there so you can refer back to that. And these other little flowers are all from the Boho Blossoms. I think this little one here may have been from the Spring Bouquet Punch. And yeah, these leaves here from the Two-Step Bird Punch. And it's as easy as that. So I hope you enjoy that one. I'll show you the next one. Okay, to make my garden wall card here, or the card front with the lattice, I've just cut a strip of card which is approximately 1 centimetre wide, or it is, let me check here, 3/8 of an inch if you're working in inches. Alright, so I'm just going to put some glue just on these points here. Use your die to just guide where to put things, you know, look at the points on things and just work out where things would look good from there. So I'm just going to glue that along there on those 2 points in the middle. That's going to be the top of my wall. And then after that I'll want to bring it over onto my my grid board here and just line it up with a grid here. Okay, so that's where I'm going to put all my crosses and down pieces as well. I'm just going to stick my punch on top of there just to keep it on. And then put your glue on the corresponding then lines. Like that. And then start gluing on your 1/8 of an inch strip. Okay, so I've glued all my down pieces on. I'm just going to put 2 cross pieces on now, and I'm just going to weave them in and out of here. Like that. Push that one up and do the other one opposite, so if you went under there you're going to go over that one. Like that, just line that back up with your grid so you know where to glue these, or you can just eyeball it. You could use double-sided tape too if you don't like the mess of glue. It would work just the same. Again, that's your little your garden window there, garden wall window done. Okay, that's the basis then of the card front. Okay, I'm just quickly going to show you how I made these flowers on my garden wall. I've done these with, where is it, the large flower here from the Boho Blossoms punch, and I've also used this one as well, this smaller one. Alright, so we're going to make the big one first. Punch 3, and you've got the first layer, you've just got to slit into the middle. Okay, so we're just going to put some glue on 2 of the petals and bring that over to form a little cup shape like that. The next one you're going to cut 2 petals out of it and then put glue on 2 of the petals and cup that around as well. Okay, so the third one I've punched a hole in the centre just with a regular hole punch and then made a cut like that, and we're going to put the tweezers into there and just roll that up like that, and that's going to be our little centre part of the flower. While it's on the tweezers, put your glue on there and then hold it. Okay, so I've got my 3 pieces and they're all reasonably dry. I'm just going to snip off the bottoms of them, and that will help them just to nest better into each other. So the large one, we're going to put some glue in the centre and we'll stick that one inside of there. And then the last one that we rolled up, we're going to glue. I may have to cut a little bit off that too. And then we're going to glue that in the centre. Okay, so that's what it looks like when you pop all your layers inside. Now the little buds that I've got on here, they're really easy to do. All I've done is punch out this one on the Boho Blossoms, clip each petal in between there and pushed it in really hard like that, so it cupped it right up. Right, so that's my garden wall, and my other one, I haven't got a name for that one. So I hope you enjoyed those tutorials today, and grab those nestabilities out and give them a try. Thanks for watching, bye.